Evening all, welcome to Kicking Dust. I got you, bro. That's the name of today's episode, and it's more than just metaphysical talking about the revival of mercenaries by stabbing them in the face with a pen. I didn't know that worked, but hey. It's actually more to do with, oh god, see that grenade? It's more to do with the fact that, look, we got you, bro. Don't worry. A lot of people are still very upset. Understandably so, entirely understandably, and I really do want to kind of really show people to that there's no worry at the moment. Dust isn't going anywhere for some time yet. I think we're talking months and months, possibly years, because to be honest with you, it's a product. It's out there, and the chances are it's not going to go anywhere in a big hurry. Legion, as was shown, is a prototype. It's not confirmed it's even green-lit yet. There's many things to bear that in mind with that whole process. So we got you, bro. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to carry on, obviously, doing what we do. Because interestingly enough, a lot of people are actually coming to Dust to find out more about it because it's going to be on PC soon, in theory. And that's an interesting scenario because we now have, I think, more casual gamers from the PC realm coming in, looking to check it all out. So, we are going to continue. Nothing stops. Certainly for the time being, the game is here. So, I've got to admit, games have gone very differently lately. I think, weirdly enough, it was almost as if everything has settled. So, if you imagine it was like a blancmange, everything had settled into the jelly mold, whatever you use, I don't know. And PC had this huge issue of DNS completely, sort of, I guess, controlling and owning the majority of Molten Heath. Very little movement to and fro. Obviously, the mechanics of locking was dealt with, but it still doesn't feel that there was a lot of movement there. You had an issue of a lot of people playing just completely proto-stomping the game in the usual groups of 6, maybe Q-sync to 12 people. And you just had this kind of issue where the game was feeling very stagnant. And I think before FanFest, that was how it was. After FanFest, I would say it's been shaken up a bit. Okay, so you've already got people who are openly defying, why bother fighting for factional warfare when, the likelihood is that this game is reaching a sunset position. I also think that a lot of people are just generally realizing that actually what's the point of hoarding stuff when the potential is it's not going to be needed or used or possible to be used. So I'm actually quite happy about this to a degree that people are mixing up everything a little bit more. I would love to see more people, a lot of people bandwagoned, okay, because they didn't want to be on the losing side. Now there is no winning side. Until Legion, when Legion comes out, it's going to be a very different socio-political landscape. So there's no point trying to kind of create a power block anymore. So why persist with a power block? Surely the best thing people could do now would be to throw away the ISK, because I can pretty much categorically tell you ISK won't go across. Okay. Now, again, this is, but hang on, Pyrex. Rouge has said very clearly in that forum post that your imprint, your footprint will go across. ISK won't, dudes. I guarantee you it won't. I have no insider information. I just tell you now, ISK will not. Maybe up to a certain value, but no way are they, because they can't, because how on earth could you transfer somebody with 14 billion ISK from EVE Online to to that game? Also, if it is going to be tied to EVE Online, then in theory ISK doesn't matter there, because you've got multi-billionaires. I mean, I've got, as I've said, I'm a trillionaire in that game, and I've just never bothered transferring it from this to that because I've already got ISK in this game. But when Legion comes, that's going to be also, I think, an issue that they'll have to resolve. So I honestly don't think ISK will go, and even if it does, it won't be the big difference decider that maybe people think it is in this game. Okay, so yeah, we'll see how it goes. I mean, I honestly would stress that everybody should just enjoy the game right now. Mix it up, break things, go and attack people, go and proto-stomp, go and officer stomp. Just do whatever you want now, because at the end of the day, it doesn't really matter anymore, okay? Hard words, but truth. I think at the end of the day, I'm not going to advise people, save your money, save your suits, save your wrist. No, just burn them all to the ground right now. It's what I'm doing, it's what the Corp's doing. We're just saying to people, do what the hell you want. There's no point persisting with, the whole alliance thing. There's just no point. go and enjoy the game. Get into a group of friends and go and play. You know, if you're in a corp because you want to be with that corp because lol you'll win if you play with them, or you know you'll win, you'll feel that PC will be won if you're with them, then just don't bother. Go and learn to play the game. Go and have fun. Go and do something different. Just I honestly don't see the point of bandwagoning anymore, because in the end we've all lost. These aren't easy words. This isn't easy stuff. This week's been a very I don't know, very difficult week to do videos for this game. And I think this is partly the problem, because again it's a very downbeat message at times, but the reality is that, you know, this is just a game. This is just something we do for fun. We've always done these videos as a bit of a laugh. I think we've always known as well that the video, you know, no matter how many people play, there's not enough. And it always needs to be more people playing these games, you know. And I think, to be honest, it's sad that more EVE players didn't come across, and the technology was the barrier. With EVE Legion, it's not going to be, and you're going to probably see a fucking huge amount of people who will play that. I mean, 500,000 people have got EVE accounts, so let's say everyone has at least 2. That means 250,000 people are going to be interested in playing this game, and already that's a substantial amount more than we could ever persuade to download the free game on the PSN store. I mean, it's disappointing how few people have really played this game, because maybe they dismiss it because it's a free-to-play shooter, but it's actually pretty good. I still stand by. I know people hate me for saying this, but I still think the core gun game is actually good. And, you know, no offense, but I do know what I'm talking about when it comes to gun game, you know, and because I know what I like, and this is what I like. And yeah, there's problems with it. There's some, you know, lots of general issues, but I think a lot of people are very, very emotional about this whole process, and I think people probably were expecting me to be a bit like this. Yeah, but I don't know. I just think at the moment, let's just see where the game goes. Let's see what CCP say. Don't give Saberwing and Rouge and others a hard time over this, because they are actually trying to create the next generation of this game. So I don't know why people would have an annoyance against the CCP guys, because that's like, just, you know, you want to have some food and you're saying you hate your chef, and you're going to punch the chef in the face or some stupid shit. Don't do that, because, you know, I think what actually you're seeing is that, you know, this game is being saved by these people. Now, I know a lot of people hate to hear that, but the reality is that this game, you know, did not do what it needed to do. It may do, though, now. It's maybe have a second life right now. It could well have, you know, a very, you know, rosy future, or it could die in its infancy, you know. So I, as a YouTuber and as a gamer and as someone who just wants to enjoy, you know, entertainment, electronic entertainment, I honestly just think you don't have a choice. You have to either engage in Legion or go to another game, and that sucks. I hate that. But maybe this is the point for some players to go and get a PS4 and play PlanetSide 2. Because if you're not going to buy a PC, you're maybe not going to have this game for certainly at least another year or more. But I don't know. Maybe that's your decision. This is the buying decision for you. Is now really, what do you want to do with this game? So yeah, difficult stuff. We'll see how it goes. At the end of the day, we're still going to keep doing the videos. We're still going to keep playing the game. You know, even if we're the last dudes in here playing the game, we will still be here playing the game. Hope you enjoyed that. We'll see you next time.